Hey, what's going on, YouTube? It's Patrick again, back for another kind of like excuse the fuck out of me, midday market recap. That completely messed me up. Um, so it's funny. You hear the terms "takes money to make money," "scared money don't make money," and you got to spend money to earn. It takes money to earn money, right? Well, I've had a lot of friends allow those statements right there kind of walk them away from doing anything really. So what I mean by that is, about a year ago, I bought access to a video library and a course and a chat room from my still mentor, Mike, in Investors Domain. Now, as probably you getting on your journey or been past this stage and just kind of watching for nostalgia, or if you've gotten anywhere in the stock market, you've probably had days where you were like, what? No idea. It's just overwhelming. Or you've had ideas where you thought you knew something, but you didn't really know exactly, you thought you figured out something, but you didn't really know exactly what to do to research it, to learn about it. When I first got started, there was a lot of, okay, well, what do I study? I want to learn, but what do I need to know? For me, it just started with the words. There were certain words I kept hearing from the several different people that I was just kind of watching online. But so about a year ago, I bought access to the chat room. Right, it wasn't cheap. It was $500 or 497. And I knew Mike was my guy, that I wanted to go with, not only because he was the most affordable. Oh man, he was the most affordable though. Let's just be real and call it what it is. And he still is the most affordable, and continues to be. So I mean, that's good for him because that's awesome, especially in this cutthroat, ugly, 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 dirty game that we all play in. Now, he'd actually raised the price, and I knew that this was the place I needed to be at when I reached out to him. He doesn't know who I am. He had just raised the price. I had just saved up the original price. It had taken me 4 months to save up that $500, and I reached out to him and I was like, dude, come on. Like, I just got it saved up. And like, I mean, I worded it a lot better, kind of woe is me kind of deal. But, he reached back immediately with a link with the old price, and that just spoke absolute volumes for this dude, you know, and he got a customer out of me for sure, for life. Because that's what I bought. I bought lifetime access. Well, then about a half a year after that, he started, doing live trades and live scanners and giving you access to those. Well, that costed money too. And I was like, I'm not making money. In fact, I'm avidly losing money. But I see the potential, and I know I need these tools. I know I need to be in this community. Fuck, dude, most everyone's green every day. We all chop it up, hash it out with our red days, and if you happen to have a green day, but it's all through shitty trading, the community isn't afraid to tell you about it and tell you how quickly that's gonna end and not good things. Which is exactly what I needed. I just needed that next, and I still, need the next layer and the next layer. I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't know what I'm doing. I have a grasp and I have a better understanding of what I'm doing now. But when I first got started, man, I had no clue. So I started with vocabulary, and then, through vocabulary, got me watching, more and more videos about it until I understood. Well, when you're on YouTube and you start watching, this video titled this, it gives you suggestions. And you're like, well, I've watched 3 videos of this guy so far. I mean, he's got another one out. Let's see what's up, So layer by layer and video by video, I kind of uncovered, more and more and more. All of this long ass story to say, I finally got kind of what I needed today, and it was beautiful. I had a couple of guys reach out, like, dude, what are you doing? Like, you're gunslinging, you're over trading, and like, I can't even make sense of your entries and exits. A few of your exits I can make sense of, but your entries, like, what are you doing? And that's exactly what I need. It's exactly what I was looking for, and that's why it's so beautiful, because we're all a part of this community, and one guy just reached out and was like, yo, you want to jump on a call? Yeah, maybe I can help you. And I was like, that's so awesome. And then, as we are getting into the call, he's like, yo, another one of the guys in the chat room wants to join on. They ganged up on me a little bit, but they said the one thing I needed to hear them say. And that was, you should have seen my charts when I first got started. They looked the same, if not worse. That let me know that I was on the right path. That I've been in it long enough, and I had shown them enough good trading for them to reach out to kind of pull me under their wing. And kind of help me with that next kind of like, all right, bro, you got this knowledge, you got that knowledge, let's put it together with this, They were so helpful on the call, and, I can't thank them enough. But what I'm trying to get at with the beginning of this video is that, man, with a community, dude, that knows and cares, all you got to do is show up enough, and you don't have to know what you're doing. You'll get the help. And it may not seem like it comes quick enough, but it's always on time. And, that's what I want you to know, and that's what I want, It takes balls, man. I'm probably over $4,000 down since the beginning with the purchasing the stock trade, the chat room, purchasing my computer, purchasing the monthly package, funding my account. Like, I'm probably good, man. I'm probably, if not there, a little bit less or a little bit more. I don't want to say that number because it horrifies me. But it could be much worse. And it would have been much worse without this community. But today was a good day, man. Today we traded well. They gave me what they did when they were in that stage. They told me, and then what they do this morning, they fucking called me, man. They joined me in on a call that they do every morning, but they patched me into the call, into their call, and kind of pulled me into their little family. And they were like, all right, bro, we talked about what I would do, what you should do, here's the deal. They're the parameters, like, do it. And then, after they made some trades, they were like, all right, Pat, where you at? And I was like, oh, I'm here. They're like, post your chart. I want to see it right now. And I couldn't figure out how to work my snipping tool. I'm not tech savvy. Don't joke on me. But, and then he started to rise me. He was like, yo, where's that chart at? And it was awesome. And then I had 2 trades, MYO opened up. It's solid strength. It held its levels. Jumped out to fucking like $8 to $35 yesterday. Just nuts. Came back down during pre-market to about 22, around 22 or something like that. But then came back up to around 25 where I started watching it. and we had talked about the levels, and in the little thing that you told me to do, the like I said, the parameters were set, and I traded it. And the stock opened up, and it went ballistic again. I let that first candle go, which has been my just biggest mistake. I see I see the green candle just blasting up, and I just hop in, and then what happens? It loses all its steam, and now I'm chasing a trade to get back to just break even. But today I let that candle do what it was gonna do. Because there was no telling that candle was going to happen. Nobody knew that candle was going to happen. A few people got lucky that took the trade in pre-market, whatever. That's cool. Good for y'all. Make your money. Tight. I did what I told myself was my play. And the one that I've been researching that I'm going to try to put into my repertoire, and that's the break of the first blasted first green candle. It's nothing new. I'm not reinventing the wheel. I learned this from another trader. But I didn't. So when the stock, it closed out that first green candle, it opened up, it dropped a little bit. I'm checking time and sales in level 2. I'm seeing all the green prints roll through. And I am not seeing any stacking sellers going on. There's some stacks, but I mean, they're 0s and 1s and 2s. They're nothing. So as it breaks, I take it. I wanted to take it at a level, and it didn't fill me at that level. It kind of filled me a little bit later. But again, I'm on a demo account. I'm sure the demo trades get filled last, for execution standpoints. Because they don't result in anything. So anyway, so I got in, kept going up, and I got out. It was a beautiful trade. It was just one of those quick momentum trades at the bell. But I did it the right way today, which has burned me to the point where I can't trade because I lost too much of my equity 3 times in the last 2 weeks. So that trade alone got me good. So we'll continue this week to try to master that trade, or not master it, but try to do well with that trade, because it's a viable one. My play, the one that I had to stick to, was wash out longs, because it's just so easy. It really kind of is. Stock started to go red. She blasted down. She blasted down again. She popped back up a little bit, and then she went back down, and then went a little bit further, and I knew that it's now tried 3 times to go lower. It's probably, getting close to its bottoms. So it blasted down one more time, and I was like, you know what? Hit that button, got in, and I almost bottom ticked it. It popped up. I actually tried to get out, but it didn't let me. And it actually worked out, because I got out on the next candle even higher. So it was really cool. I was trading, and with, I don't remember how many shares, but I took 3 trades, 6 tickets, and I had 1,312 shares traded. So something like that. It was a good day, and we're gonna get on that call tomorrow, and I'm gonna thank them again, because I really do appreciate them kind of pulling me in, beating me up a little bit. I respond to that. You can beat me up all you want. It's good. But we're starting to get a little long on this guy. I could go on and on and on about the stock market opportunity and money. It's just where my head's at now, man. But I will let you guys go. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. I will see y'all again tomorrow, hopefully for another green day. Peace, guys.